Hello, today's song is to celebrate the beginning of winter. I suppose it depends actually whether you mark winter from the meteorological calendar or the astronomical calendar. The meteorological calendar would start winter on the 1st of December. The astronomical one would start it on the 21st of December. So I'm going to mark it today because this song was kind of partly inspired by the saying, while the bonny cuckoo gladdens us with many a merry song, the woodcock comes and with the swan brings winter on its wing. And there's a phenomenon around this time of year called swan fall, and this is where all the migrating swans from Arctic Russia finish their migratory route 2,500 miles and ends up quite often places like Slimbridge waterfowl reserve. And they're Buick swans. I did go and have a look at Ellesmere Mere and there weren't any Buick swans, but there was a little family of swans very serenely sailing past. So I've taken a couple of photos of those to illustrate the song. But I just thought it was a really lovely idea of swan fall, this kind of flocking of swans coming and marking the beginning of winter. So it's got a slightly lopsided rhythm to it, as a lot of my songs do, but it just gives it a nice flow when it goes into the round. So the first line, while the bonny cuckoo gladdens us. And it starts off in 4. While the bonny cuckoo. So that line is in 4 beats. While the bonny cuckoo. While the bonny cuckoo. The next one we drop a beat. Gladdens us. So if we put those together, it's actually a 7-beat phrase. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us. 1, 2, here we go. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us. And we carry on in 3. With many a merry song, with many a merry song. So that's all in 3 beats in a bar. So it's just that first bar, rogue bar, got an extra beat in it. I'll go from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us with many a merry song. Let's try that. 1, 2, here we go. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us with many a merry song. One more time, here we go. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us with many a merry song. Next line. The woodcock comes and with the swan. So again, we've got a slightly lopsided, we have a 3/4 bar and then a 2/4 bar, so actually makes a 5-beat phrase. The woodcock comes and with the swan brings winter on its wing. And then we're back into 3. So just kind of where we've gained a beat in the first bar, we drop a beat in the this bar now. So the woodcock comes and with the swan brings winter on its wing. The woodcock comes and with the swan brings winter on its wing. So I hope that makes sense. Probably easier just to sing it rather than worry about where the beats are, but I think when you go into a round it might put it. So I'll give a downbeat on the first bar, beat of each bar, and hopefully that will make sense. Here, so 4 beats in. 1, 2, 3, 4. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us with many a merry song, the woodcock comes and with the swan brings winter on its wing. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us with many a merry song, the woodcock comes and with the swan brings winter on its wing. So that's all it is. It's a 4-part round. I find myself singing it quite a lot when I'm out walking at the moment. It's just something quite lyrical, and I quite like that slightly lopsided, just slightly, yeah, just not quite regular. Maybe it suits my walking style. So I hope you managed to see some swans. I'm just really aware at the moment that so many of my posts, songs are about birds and the seasons. Maybe it's just this whole lockdown thing, but it's just made me so much more attuned to the nature around me. My bird watching really only got as far as Big Chief I Spy book when I was young, looking out of the window. But I say this past 7-8 months, I've really become conscious of it, and just how we're marking the seasons with them. And I think because they're more apparent, and I'm around more to watch them. So I hope you don't mind all these bird songs I keep posting up. But as I say, this one just felt really poignant this time of year, beginning of winter, and all the madness that is to follow with Christmas. Who knows what that's all going to be like, but enjoy a moment of peace watching swans on the mere or the lakes. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us with many a merry song, the woodcock comes, and with the swan brings winter on its wing. While the bonny cuckoo gladdens us with many a merry song, the bonny cuckoo with many a merry song, with many a merry song, and with the wood brings winter on its wing, with many a merry song, while the bonny cuckoo with many a merry song, with many a merry song, and with the wood brings winter on its wing, with many a merry song, while the bonny cuckoo